Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how to contour and still look natural. Anyway, I don't know if you feel like I look natural or not, but I'm gonna be explaining how to contour in detail, and if you want to see how I did all this, please keep on watching. And also, please don't forget to subscribe, to like and comment down below. Also click on the notification button so that when I upload you get to see everything. For my highlight, we are going to use this concealer by LA Girl, and this one is in color creamy beige. So the first thing that you want to do is to go in with a highlighter that is 2 or 3 shades lighter than you. 3 shades if you're really good at blending. So this one is about 2 shades lighter. So I like to put it on my forehead, and then I like to start right at the corner of my eye. Can you see that? Drag it a bit down to the end of my nose, and then from there you're sort of drawing a triangle. So you want to go back up and stop where, and I like to stop where my eye ends, and that's how the triangle looks. And just fill it up. I don't really like to pass this part right here because I don't want my highlighter to drag up to here when I'm blending, more especially if you're using a highlighting color that is a bit way too light for you. So that's about the triangle that I'm talking about. So with other concealers, you guys, you are not supposed to do what I'm doing because they dry really quick. So with this, with the LA Girl Pro Conceal, they don't really dry up really quick, so you can just place it right there and blend it later. For instance, if you are using a foundation, sometimes I use a foundation which is by Maybelline, the caramel color. It doesn't end well if I do this, so I need to work in sections. So if you're a beginner, you might want to work in sections. So I like to put it on my nose. This is how we are looking. We look a bit snatched already. I keep on looking there because there's a mirror. So we are looking a bit snatched already. To blend my under eyes, I like to go in with this cosmetic wedges from, I got this one from Discam, and they look something like this. You want to make sure that your sponge is a bit damp. So as you can see, it is fitting right on my eye, and that is sort of my guideline of where I need to stop. So from here, what you want to do is to blend. You want to keep on blending. You want to make sure you have this nice blend. See what I was telling you guys. So as you blend, the product will automatically take you up. That's why you do not need to take the product up when you're applying, because the blending will do that for you to sort of create a nice, transition. Because if I am to put the product all the way up, there's gonna be a problem right there. Blending my chin. So I like to take my beauty blender that I used for my whole face to sort of diffuse or to blend further the highlight that I put. And I like to bring it a bit down to my mouth area. So when I'm blending my forehead, you guys, I want to make sure that I keep the product on my forehead before I can blend it upwards, so that most of the product is on my forehead and not in all my 5 head. Just right here. Looking like a ghost, looking like a ghost. See how smooth I'm blending the product upwards? And I like to change sides and use the other side of the sponge that doesn't have product. So you want to make sure you do not have a harsh line between where you put your concealer and your 5 heads. That's about how we are looking right now, and I know we are looking a bit crazy, but this is the reality right now. But it's gonna be well. Trust the process. It's gonna be well. So the next thing that I'm going to use right now is this Maybelline Fit Me, and it's in color 360, and I'm gonna use it to contour. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my finger. You can use a brush for this. And 360, you guys, is color mocha. So I'm just gonna place it around my 5 head, and as you can see, you guys, it's not really dark enough. So for contour, you want to use 2 to 3 shades as well. So that's about it. So this one is about 1 shade lighter. So this is how you snatch your cheekbones. So to find this bone right here, you may want to squeeze to see the line, but I like to use the end of my eyebrow as a guideline. So I take it up to here, and it should be in line with this line. To make my cheekbones more, I sort of create a curve like that, just like this, and leave it right there. I don't bring it up here because I want the blend to, you know, do the work. And I like to go to the side of my ear to my cheekbones and sort of create a shadow right there. I like to mix that Maybelline Fit Me foundation with this Black Radiance. So I like to use this dark one. You can actually just go ahead and use this dark one instead of going in with the Fit Me that I went in with. I like to put it just right there along with the other product. The reason why I don't like putting a lot of this product is because it is too dark on me, and again, blending this baby is a mission. So this is how the product is looking, and I'm gonna go in with the sponge that I used to blend that out, and it's gonna take me, I don't know how many years to do that, but all you need to do and all you need to learn in this channel is you just need to blend. It doesn't hurt to blend at all. One would ask why do people contour? One, I just feel like the makeup that has contour in it has this thing, you know, and again, you just want to, you know, if you have a 5 head like me, to sort of create an illusion, just to sort of reduce your hair, your forehead in a way. So you want to use a darker concealer where you want to like reduce it, and you know, lighter where you want it all out. So I really have a big forehead, so, and I like to contour it. I like to reduce it a bit, and also to create those cheekbones that I do not have. So when it comes to blending your cheekbones, you want to make sure you keep the product where you placed it. If you feel like now you need to blend it out, one thing that I will tell you is do not blend it downwards. You want to make sure the product goes upwards, you know, to sort of like, you guys, I hope you get it. I hope you get what I'm saying. You want to make sure the product goes upwards and not downwards, because you're sort of dragging your cheekbones down and you're not gonna look as snatched as you would like. So as you can see, the minute you start blending, the product goes down. That is why I always recommend that you keep your product a bit higher and not way too down, so that you can leave the space of blending. If you are to bring your product somewhere right here, when you're blending, it will end up somewhere on your mouth, so you don't want to do that. So as I blend, I sort of want to create a curve so that I can like snatch my cheekbones to, you know, to the side. So I'm using the thinner part of the sponge to sort of blend the highlight and the contour together, sort of have a nice, you know, blend, and also to avoid the harsh lines, because guys, you don't want to go out with harsh lines. So I like to take this excess product to create a line underneath my contour, and yeah, just like that. And also blend this part right here. So this is how everything is looking. I'm sure you have guessed already, if you are not new in my channel, that I love using this Black Radiance light to medium contour palette, and as you can see, I have hit pan, and so yeah, boom. I'm just gonna coat this brush, and it's gonna look something like this. So I'm gonna coat it in both sides of the contour, in both contour colors, and I'm just gonna dip it in, and I'm gonna start with my forehead to apply that, more like setting it. So you want to make sure you are putting this product where you put your contour, your cream product. So I like to take this brush and squeeze it in to make sure that I'm precise, and so I'm just gonna like pack it like that and make sure it's in place right under my cheekbones and stuff. And that's that. I'm going to use my Maybelline powder to set my highlight. So I like to put the product in there and use the same sponge to apply the product. So I like to go in with as little as possible at the time, and I'm gonna place my product exactly where I placed my highlight. What is it called? My highlight color. And I really like to go in to the inner corner. So you guys, you want to make sure you have an even base, because the way you put your powder is how it's going to look when you brush it off. So with powder, I like to actually pass my eye right here, because I am not really going to blend the powder. So this is the time where you can actually just pass that line. So I like to go with little product at a time. I like to put some on my mouth area because I crease a lot right there. And here's the thing, you guys, powder is to set your oily face or any area where you really become oily, so or crease. So this is where I like to place the product to avoid such. And we thank the Lord that this is translucent, so it doesn't really leave any color, or when you put a setting spray it sort of disappears. So I like to also like put small amounts at a time, just like that. I like to put a bit right here and on top of my mouth. I like to turn the sponge to put it on my nose area, so the bridge of your nose or the bridge of my nose, just like that. And don't forget the part in between your brows. This space is really important in your life. Please do not forget it, more especially when you're trying to avoid the unibrow situation. Perfect. from the Wow palette, I am going to take this color called Honey, and I'm just gonna dip in my brush right there, and we're gonna use it as our contour color. Oh guys, this is beautiful. And you like to put it on my forehead. Another tip that I'm gonna give to you is to use eyeshadows as blushes, as contour powders, as whatever you want, you know. There is no rule to makeup, and it really looks nice if your contour color actually matches your eyeshadow, and you can actually match your contour color with your eyeshadow and your lips. It's actually a very good combination. Going back to my Black Radiance contour palette, I'm just going to dip in both colors, using a very small brush to contour my nose. So, oh my god, that's a lot of product. So you want to tap. So look at this, you guys. I like to curve into my eyebrows to sort of create that nice, I don't know, snatch, to create that nice Michael Jackson. So the nose will look like it's coming from my eyebrows, if that makes sense. Ooh, right. I'm gonna go back to this color right here called Honey, and I'm gonna use it to sort of intensify my contour, my nose contour. I like to take the same brush that I was using for my contour to brush off my highlight, and I like to start with my eyes, because here's the thing, it's up to you to determine the time that you're gonna put your highlight on your face, if that makes sense. So the longer you wait, the more intense the highlight is going to be. So I like to wait for 5 minutes or 2, but if you want it to be more intense, you can wait longer than that. So I like to start with my under eyes and not my forehead, because I really like a bright forehead. And let's brush off our forehead. So I like to go back to my beauty blender, and it's been through a lot, so I like to actually just blend in the powder on my face and on my forehead. I like to go in with this Black Radiance blusher, and this one is in color Toasted. The brush that I like to use is this one by Essence, and it looks something like this. So I just like to put the product right here, and this is how it's looking. So this is the part where you smile, because smiling is good for you. So you want to smile and put the product right there. So I'm gonna go in with my MOD setting spray from Discam, and what I'm going to do is to spray it to avoid the harshness on my face. We're gonna blow it. Do you guys know the show called I Blew It? I really don't understand how could someone do it. And I'm gonna go in with this highlighter right here, and it's by Beauty Treats, and it's in color number 2. It's called Way to Glow Baked Highlighter powder, and it's like a peachy, it's like in a peachy whitish tone, and it's not really a good color for dark skin. So highlighting, when you are highlighting, you want to make sure you put it on top of your contour, just beneath your highlight, so it's in the middle of what I just said. So you want to put it just right here and highlight, and you want to make sure you're using less product at the time. That is a lot of highlighter. So this highlighter, you guys, it's so pigmented and it's very cheap at this camp. So if you want to use it as well, you can just go there. So I like to blend my highlight to the upper part of my eyebrow where it's sort of arcing, to sort of like create that, you know, when you are turning and you are blinding all the devils and you're blinding all the negativity and you're blinding everything, you know. And God, girl, you are glowing. Oh, you are glowing. This is the glow. That is a lot of highlight. I like to use some on my forehead. Just a little bit. We're just gonna highlight our nose. That is a lot, you guys. Like, okay, let's do the tip of our nose. So we are done with our look, and this is how everything is looking. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and if you really enjoyed this video, please go and watch other videos, as well as to subscribe and like, comment down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.